Jonathan Sacerdoti is in London. Good evening, Jonathan.
Good evening.
So let's start with Labour. Jeremy Corbyn, yet another big step in the revolt against his leadership. After this no-confidence vote, can he still stand?
Jeremy Corbyn is saying that he's going to hang on and that this is actually undemocratic of his party to try and get rid of him. He said that if people want to challenge his leadership, then they need to put themselves up for leadership against him and there can be a party leadership contest. But until then, he believes that this effort to get rid of him through a motion of no confidence is against the will of the ordinary party members, many of whom have been out protesting in favour of him, both at Westminster and further north in the country.
What do you think this crisis means for the future of the Labour Party then?
Well, it's been an extraordinary day watching Labour figure after Labour figure, important names from the past and present in Labour's history, coming out and speaking against Mr Corbyn, saying at best he's a nice man who means well, but he's a dreadful leader and he can't lead the party to success at a general election, to much worse than that. One person after another queuing up to speak on TV about how he needs to step down. So it's something of a disaster for the Labour Party, with Lord Blunkett even saying that he believed that Jeremy Corbyn should break off from the party and set up his own faction as a separate party with the Momentum movement, as they are a small faction, he believes, who are able to rally support on the street for an impromptu protest, but aren't able to win at a general election and become Prime Minister and government.
So also at the same time, we have coming up a nomination for Conservative Party leader coming up. What for Boris Johnson? Are we going to see the rise of Boris Johnson pretty swift?
It seems like that might well be happening, and the Conservative Party will be thanking the Labour Party for this distraction from their own internal comings and goings. Just as they are figuring out who will be leader of the Conservative Party, the Labour Party is providing an extraordinary drama in Westminster, distracting from any divisions within the Conservative Party. But this means that both parties, both the opposition and the government, are in disarray, both divided, brutally so, both with people vying to be their leader in various different ways. And this means that the country really has no effective unified government at the moment and no effective unified opposition, with one of the biggest decisions ever to be made in the history of the country pending, and the European Union pushing for it to happen sooner rather than later.
Exactly. On that note, Jonathan Sacerdoti in London, thanks very much.